Before starting with the program, may I invite the dignitaries on the dais to occupy the seats on the dais. First and foremost, may I invite Dr. Suresh K., Principal, College of Engineering, followed by Dr. Jisha Vyar, Dean UG Studies. Now I invite our chief guest for today, Shri R. Hutton, Associate Director, Liquid Propulsion Systems under ISRO. I invite Dr. Salim A., Head of the Department, Computer Science Department, Dr. Harris P.A., HOD, EZ Department, Dr. Lalpriya S., HOD, EEE, Dr. Kartika S., HOD Mechanical, Dr. JRV, HOD Mechanical, HOD Civil Engineering, Dr. Priyanjali Prabhakaran, HOD Architecture and Planning. I also invite Shri Sunil Khan, Vice President, PTA, to occupy the seat. Seek the blessings of the Almighty with a prayer invocation by Anjana and Aishwarya, MTech students of Computer Science Department.
ജീവന്റെ തുടിപ്പിലും ദീപ പ്രഭയിലും ഒരു പോൽ വിളങ്ങുന്ന ചൈതന്യമേ നന്മയായ സത്യ സ്വരൂപമായി ഞങ്ങളിൽ മാർഗം തെളിക്കണമേ അറിവിൻ്റെ അതിരില്ലാ ലോകത്തിലേക്കായി അല്ലലറിയാതെ നമ്മൾ പിച്ചവയ്ക്കുമ്പോൾ അറിവിൻ്റെ അതിരില്ലാ ലോകത്തിലേക്കായി അല്ലലറിയാതെ നമ്മൾ പിച്ചവയ്ക്കുമ്പോൾ കരളിലായി കാത്തു നീ ഉൾക്കരുത്തായി കരയറ്റ സ്നേഹമായി തീരണമേ കരയറ്റ സ്നേഹമായി തീരണമേ.
Thank you, Anjana and Aishwarya, for leading us to light today. This college has seen the best and worst of every student here for the past 85 years. And now it's your turn to change and to be changed. You all came here for a reason and never forget it along the way. This campus, the people, and the places here will be there for your growth. The time you spent here is limited, but life you live will be worth a lifetime. Let us now watch CE2 introduction video, and this will give you a glimpse of CE2.
അത് എനിക്ക് நான் பண்ணி போனோம் போட்டா
Well, Earth is forming rapidly. We are continually being challenged for life and survival. In a world that's incessantly evolving, how can we both learn and navigate through life? Through education, through experiences and through interactions. Here, we will explore one such place. An institution in the state of Kerala, nestled within the borders of its capital, that produces global citizens. The College of Engineering, Trivandrum, better known as CET, a premier educational institution equipped to facilitate transformative education in engineering and management and the pursuit of high-quality research. Consistently striving to produce technological advancements that address global challenges, dedicated to prepare, enlighten, and transform students into responsible adults who can serve humanity better. Focused on building collaborative, caring spaces that extend beyond the four walls of ordinary classrooms. Since the inception of the engineering college by the King Sri Chittirathirunal Balaramavarma during his reign in the mid-20th century, right before the Second World War, the vision was to aim for national-level excellence and international visibility in every facet of engineering research and education. The academic journey of CET began on July 3, 1939, with the first ever class held in the office infrastructure of the chief engineer. The same building currently houses the Postmaster General's office. Initially, the college offered degree and diploma courses in civil, electrical, and mechanical engineering to a total of 21 students across each branch. At the time, the college was affiliated with the University of Travancore. In 1961, the institution relocated to its current campus, spanning 82 acres between Srikaryam and Kulathur. It is conveniently located just 12 kilometers away from the Trivandrum Central Railway Station and the Trivandrum International Airport.
I am proud to be a product of CET, College of Engineering, Trivandrum. I had the opportunity to enter the new campus at Kulathur as the first batch student of the 5-year integrated program in engineering in 1961. It was a very friendly atmosphere and there was a excellent ambience for learning. The syllabi was scanty, but at the same time the professors were so pushy. They encourage us to spend a lot of time in the library and read advanced topics in engineering. And in fact, I am really happy to say that the foundation what I have received in the CET is the basis on which I could build up my entire career. The basics what I have learned in engineering, physics, mathematics and chemistry has helped me to tackle the problems of the space technology, and I'm really grateful to the faculty members and my colleagues who have helped me to achieve this position.
Currently, we have departments of mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, civil engineering, electronics and communication engineering, computer science and engineering, and architecture and planning. They offer undergraduate, postgraduate, doctoral, and postdoctoral programs with the support of the physics, mathematics, chemistry, and physical education departments. Our business administration and computer application departments offer postgraduate programs. The college currently has over 3,500 undergraduate students, more than 1,000 postgraduate students, and around 200 research scholars. They are supported by our team of around 300 faculty members and over 250 technical staff. Our college library, an excellent repository of knowledge, houses a vast collection of books, journals, periodicals, research papers, and multimedia resources, both in print and digital formats. PTA is very active body that strongly supports CET by providing amenities to students and developing infrastructure. The college also provides hostel facilities for students and staff. our Career Guidance and Placement Unit. CGPU is dedicated to preparing students for work and enhancing their employability. Interactions with experts in different fields. Today, 100% of our students secure placements in the unit also provides exams and mock interviews to students for them to join top-ranking
engineering institution. The training imparted in this institution sets and the duty which was inculcated from this institution. These have helped a lot throughout my career, not only in preparation for my various examinations, but also for performing various duties which I had to do in my bureaucratic career. This institution has been a source of support and encouragement for all its alumni, as well as a model institution for the engineering education of the state.
Over the years, CET has molded many entrepreneurs who are running businesses across the world. We now have the Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Cell, IEDC, a student-run cell under CET Care that aims to develop and promote innovation and entrepreneurship. The cell collaborates closely with Kerala's Startup Mission, CET TBI, and other student clubs. CET TBI, or Technology Business Incubator Unit, formulates some of the industry's best business growth policies, all the way from pitching ideas to developing commercially viable products and services. It provides assistance for starting a new firm, realizing a new technology, or even strengthening an existing market position. All faculty are experts who serve on committees and consultants for government and private organizations. In CET, you are constantly surrounded by people who want to make a difference in the world and better themselves and their communities. Collaborations, MOUs, research, patents, presence of organizational bodies like IEEE, Innovation Centers and SEA, NSS, etc. are all examples of this.
CET created a platform for an artist inside me. The person inside me was made not inside the classroom, it was made outside the classroom of CET. So definitely CET changed my life, my career, my character, everything. Even my partner is a CET, and she was my junior at my college, and so it's like my life always CET is a big part of my life.
Leading a life full of enthusiasm, kindling curiosity to try new things, bridging the creative and analytical sides of an individual. These are the key factors that enable CETians to emerge as world leaders in any field they are passionate about. Passion is the core of our culture, driving us to stretch our imagination and solve real-world problems. Our cultural first, Dhwani, and technical first, Drishti, have gained popularity beyond the boundaries of the state. In addition, we host other events such as Sargam, Disha, and various cultural, academic, and athletic events to showcase our boundless talents. CET has a strong and tightly knit alumni network comprising over 50,000 individuals from all around the world. The Alumni Council, known as the College of Engineering Trivandrum Alumni Association, CETA, has more than 21 chapters globally, and many of its members are leaders CETA supports campus development, student grooming, campus placement, and various associated clubs. Additionally, they fund projects and students, including scholarships like CETA Gyms, Gold, and CARE. The annual alumni get-together is celebrated as CETA Day. The stakeholders of CET have charted out a path, CET 2030, to focus on 6 areas to elevate CET to a center of excellence in engineering and technology education in Kerala by 2030. They are infrastructure, research and innovation, academic excellence, collaboration, student experience, faculty experience. When today's world faces infinite challenges, we are here to find solutions, to hold and uplift each other, to grow alongside an intellectual, fun, and responsible tribe of people. With open arms and hearts, we welcome you to the College of Engineering, Trivandrum.
Thank you all for listening to watching the video. Yes, this is the legacy of CET. You are all going to be part of this proud legacy today onwards. May I now invite Dr. Jisha Viad, Dean UG Studies, for the welcome address.
Very warm good morning, everyone. Respected Principal Dr. Suresh K, Sri R. Hutton, Associate Director, Liquid Propulsion Systems Center, ISRO, Dean PG Dr. Lakshmi, Dean Corporate Relations and International Relations Dr. Sunish, heads of all departments, Sri Sunil Khan, PTA Vice President, College Council members, PTA Executive Committee members, parents who are watching this from various departments, faculty members, and my dear students. The first day of college life, such an important day for each and every one of you. Hearty congratulations to all of you for cracking the prestigious scheme entrance examination with top ranks. Your future is kind of streamlined. Now it's just a matter of carefully working towards the goal you have in your mind. How can you do that? So we are here to help you. The teachers, the staff advisors, technical and non-technical staff, and your seniors. But there can be distractions. As your life is going to be different than previous, the school life. That's why I told carefully how your visiting card will look like after 4 or 5 years. It's the time to start working towards it. But still, I know there were so many IIT aspirants in this group. But don't be disheartened. You all knew the story of CETians taking us to the moon. Many achievers of CET you may be knowing, so you are yet to see many of them. Why can't you be one among them? So maybe in the year 2039, during the centenary celebrations of CET, some among you may be invited to address the freshers of CET. So cautiously work towards the goal. So that's my request to all of you. So also there may be students who might have got allotted to a branch which was not your first priority. But there are options still to achieve that dream. In our curriculum itself, you can choose an option called a minor program. So that is, suppose if you are a major in mechanical, you can take a minor in computer science or minor in electronics. Or suppose if you are a major in electrical, then also different options are possible. So don't worry, we are here to help you. By the end of the orientation program, you will get to know about the roadmap to a graduate student Dr. Indu LS, Dr. Najia and Dr. Jomon Matthew will be here, the organizers of this orientation program, with many sessions to help you how to chart your path ahead. Now let me move on to the official duty assigned to me. Dr. Suresh K, our beloved principal and president of today's function, is always in the forefront for taking initiatives to keep CET as one of the best institutions, and is always there for guiding and support us. Hearty welcome to you, sir. It's a great honor to have with us Sri R. Hutton, Associate Director, LPSC ISRO. We are very fortunate to have him with us today. We extend a great welcome to you, sir. I also welcome the HODs of various departments. HOD Mechanical Department, Dr. Kartika. HOD Electrical Department, Dr. Lalpriya PS. HOD Architecture, Dr. Priyanjali Prabhakaran. HOD Computer Science Department, Dr. Salim. HOD in charge, Dr. Anil of Civil Department. HOD Electronics Department, Dr. Harris P. Also Dean Dr. Lakshmi A and Dr. Sunish, Dean Corporate Relations and International Relations. So PTA is the main pillar of support to CET. The team has taken lead in realizing many initiatives in CET. So we have with us the PTA Secretary, Dr. Suresh Kumar sir. I think he has not yet. So on behalf of everyone present here, I welcome Suresh Kumar sir to this meeting. So let me now welcome the College Council members, PTA Executive Committee members, faculty members and technical staff attending this function, who are working hard to keep the legacy of this institution. And a gracious welcome to all the parents listening to us from various departments. Last but not the least, let me welcome the stars of the day, the freshers of CET 2024. Officially, the class of CET 2028 batch. In 2028, on your call.
അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു 85 വർഷത്തെ പാരമ്പര്യമുള്ള ഈ ഒരു കലാലയം തിരഞ്ഞെടുത്ത നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തരെയും ഞാൻ അഭിനന്ദിക്കുകയാണ്. നിങ്ങളെ ഈ ഒരു നേട്ടത്തിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കുവാനായി സഹായിച്ച മാതാപിതാക്കളെയും ഗുരുജനങ്ങളെയും അഭിനന്ദിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് 1939 3 ബ്രാഞ്ചുകളിലായി 63 സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് 21 വീതം തുടങ്ങിയ ഒരു കലാലയമാണ്. അത് ഇന്ന് technology is changing very fast. The growth is exponential. So earlier, if you see the growth was slow, maybe if you learn during your undergraduates, this can be enough for continuing your profession for many years. But the things have changed. So the technological development gets its own acceleration, and it is ever increasing the way in which it is changing and the way in which things are evolving. So to be a successful professional, you need to be a good learner, and that's what we try to impart on you, to become you a good learner, right? So the learning comes from different aspects. Classroom learning is one aspect, learning from your peers is another aspect, learning through societal activities is another aspect. All aspects are considered here and given due importance in our campus. You have enough opportunities to learn. You have enough freedom to learn, right? So that is the one important thing. You have the freedom to learn. So you are coming, most of you were studied as day scholars, or you are at the comfort of our home. You are studying all these days, but most of you are now staying in hostels and will be staying in hostels for the 4 years. So the responsibility is more. So everything is up to you. All decisions of your life is finally you are the decision maker, and you are the responsibility is on 100% on you. Even your parents, your friends, so they are actually supporting you, but the decision and implementation, everything is up to you. So you have the freedom here, you have different opportunities here. It's up to you to make maximum out of it. So you're coming from different backgrounds, culturally, and your social backgrounds, everything is different. Real cross-section of Kerala is coming, even India, you can say, coming to the campus. So be kind to others, be supportive to others, get support from others, and together we can move. So as a human being, individuals are insignificant. We came to this level in this earth or universe because we work together. So from the early humans, maybe that nomadics or hunter-gatherers, or even peasant communities. So we came together and worked together. Otherwise, we don't have any strength. So this togetherness is very important. So here you are CETN. So get that culture and get that vibe. So become a true CETNs, and you feeling within few months here itself. So that togetherness is what we request, and we have various organizations here. So we are a democratic country, and we have it's a campus politics is here. Different organizations are working here, but we expect a harmonious existence of different cultures and different ideologies here. So all these organizations who are working for the betterment of society and betterment of student community. We work in these activities with true spirit, so that the flag of CET will be high, and being a CETian, you will be able to reach your goals and fulfill your dreams. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that vivid introduction on CET and engineering profession. He himself is a CETian from Electronics and Communication Department. Thank you, sir, once again. May I now invite Sri R. Hutton, Associate Director, Liquid Propulsion System Center, ISRO, for the inauguration of this orientation program, and followed by the inaugural address. Let me just introduce him first. Sri R. Hutton, mechanical engineer, graduated from TKM Engineering College, Kollam, Kerala in the year 1988, and joined VSSC ISRO in Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV project in the year 1990. Considering his contributions to PSLV program, he was designated as Deputy Project Director, further as Associate Project Director, and later as Project Director PSLV in the year 2017. He was the Associate Vehicle Director for 13 PSLV missions, including the prestigious PSLV C-25 Mangalyaan Mars Orbiter mission, Vehicle Director for 11 PSLV missions, including PSLV C-37, which lofted successfully 104 satellites in a single go, and Mission Director of 6 PSLV missions from PSLV C-39 till PSLV C-44. Sri R. Hutton is the recipient of Team Excellence Award and ISRO Merit Award, considering his significant contribution towards PSLV program, and ASI Award for contributions in rocket and related technology. Subsequent to his stint at PSLV, Sri R. Hutton was later designated as the project director of ISRO's most ambitious project, Gaganyaan mission, under the Human Space Flight Center of ISRO. Currently, Sri R. Hutton is the Associate Director of LPSC. We are really privileged and proud to have you here, sir. I invite you for the inaugural address.
Good morning. I hope you have taken breakfast, right? There is no strength coming from your voice. Good morning to all of you. All right, good. So the most respected principal of this great institution, Dr. K. Suresh, and Dr. Disha Madam, Dean of UG Studies, who have given us the welcome speech. And Madam here, Debarani Madam, who introduced me. Maybe you may be wondering why my name is R. Hutton. She pronounced that Hutton. Yeah, I am R. Hutton. Basically, now you are seeing me as a normal person, maybe as a Keralite, as a Malayali. But then if you are hearing this particular name outside, you may be thinking that some foreigner has come, something like that. I basically belong to Alappuzha district of Kerala, and I studied in TKM Engineering College way back, almost 40 years back, 1984 to 88. Those days there were only 5 engineering colleges in all over, the Kerala state, and today our HOD of EC, he was telling that more than 170 colleges are there. I'll come to that. Anyway, the other dignitaries who are there in the dais, the head of the departments of various engineering departments, and we have the Vice President of the PTA, Parent Teachers Association, Sri Sunil Khan. And all the faculty members of this great institution, the teaching staff, non-teaching staff, the proud parents of all of you, and the most important, as Dr. Jisha Madam has said, the stars of today. She has very correctly coined the word stars. You are going to shine in the world through this great institution, the College of Engineering, Trivandrum. So first and foremost, let me congratulate all of you for cracking those very, very tough entrance exams and then becoming a part of the engineering profession. Let me also congratulate you for being part of this great institution, the College of Engineering, Trivandrum. Already our honorable and respected principal has told, and also you have seen in the video some time back, about the history of this particular college. Way back in 1939, almost 85 years back, the foundations were laid, and with a strength of almost like 21 students from each department, totaling about 3 departments, 63 students, started this particular course during that part of the time in India, even before India became independent. From there to today, this great institution has produced a lot of famous alumnus. In fact, in the video itself, you would have seen the first person who has come, Dr. G. Madhavan Nair. the famous alumni of this institution. Almost 6 decades back, he has completed the electrical and electronics engineering during that part of the time. He was, and I am coming from a space agency, already announced, I come from the Indian Space Research Organization, and Dr. G. Madhavan Nair, he was the former chairman of Indian Space Research Organization during the period 2003 to 2009. And he was the project director of the prestigious rocket called the PSLV, the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Later, he was the director of various ISRO centers, especially the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, which is stationed here in Trivandrum, and also the Liquid Propulsion System Center, before he became the chairman of the Indian Space Research Organization. And under his leadership only, we had achieved the famous Chandrayaan-1 mission. What you have seen last year, the Chandrayaan-3, the soft landing of the Chandrayaan on the surface of the moon, that was a great achievement, in fact, last year. But then now I am talking about the Chandrayaan-1, which he spearheaded during the year 2008. And the Chandrayaan-1 also, that has landed, but then it was not a soft landing. A probe called Moon Impact Probe was hurled out from the Chandrayaan, the mother spacecraft, around the moon, and the Moon Impact Probe has crash landed during that part of the time. And the Chandrayaan-1 also discovered water molecules on the surface of the moon. It was the first time by any country which has achieved that. That was under his leadership, Dr. G. Madhavan Nair. And similarly, there are so many other alumnus, like Dr. V.R. Lalitambika, who was the deputy director of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, again in ISRO. I am just quoting ISRO people, there are so many are there. And she was the director of the Directorate of Human Space Program. You would have heard about Gaganyaan, the human space program which Indian Space Research Organization in India has already announced that we need to demonstrate our capability of taking humans to orbit and then bring them back safely. So there is a program office at the headquarters in Bangalore, and she was heading that. Now she is retired. And there are so many other alumnus from this college who have made Chandrayaan-3, the successful soft landing of our Chandrayaan on the southern polar region of the moon. And that is also first time by any country in the world to have landed on the southern. Of course, Americans and USSR did it almost 60 years back, but we were the first country to land on the southern pole of the lunar and soft landing, like a baby sitting. And there are many alumnus who came out successfully well out of this college and who have led this program, great program called Chandrayaan. Like that, not only in ISRO, in various other fields, Dr. D. Babapol, S. Krishna Kumar, like that, if you just look at the history of this college, the alumni, whether it is in the mechanical engineering or electrical engineering or civil engineering or whatever branch that you are touching upon, the great alumni, this college has produced such great alumni who have served the country and who have produced excellent results. So where are you? You are in the same institution which has produced such a great alumni of India. So therefore, I would like to say that you are in the finest, safest hands, excellent hands of the College of Engineering. The faculty, they are here led by a very, very excellent and benevolent our principal. And there are so many teaching staff and non-teaching staff and the management. So you are really in the safe and no need to worry about anything. History speaks about that. So young engineers, you all have joined this great institution with a lot of dream, lot of hopes, right? As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, our famous and very lovable, the late ex-president of India, always used to say that you should have dreams. Not the dream which comes in our sleep. This is the real dream with your eyes open when you dream. Where you want to be and what you want to become. It's very important. So these dreams and the hopes which is going to take you forward, don't worry. All your dreams and hopes are going to get accomplished because, again, as I mentioned, you are in the excellent, efficient hands of the College of Engineering, Trivandrum. So education is not a process which is happening within the four walls of the classroom. Of course, that has to happen. It is a continuing affair. Yes, this college is going to teach you the engineering skills, what you have to achieve when you are going to be here for the 4 years of engineering or any other branches. But then education is going to be, it is a lifelong process. Till our last breath, we are only getting educated. So don't think that when you step out of this college, your education is over. No. Whatever that you are learning, yes, it is a theoretical or analytical part of that. But then when you are going to step out of this institution, because I belong to an institution, the Indian Space Research Organization, where theory and practical are very, very important. So you are going to enter into a practical world, and the education what you are going to get in the practical world is something which is phenomenal. So it is not going to get stopped over here. And keep your eyes and ears wide open in learning, because you are going to be spending your valuable time in putting the basic foundation of the engineering here. Education is the key and knowledge is the power. And when you are empowered, when your minds are empowered through this education, naturally your future will be enlightened. Because today, everyone realizes that everyone requires education. That is one which is going to take us forward and forward. And in the practical world, when you are going to step out, there are so many qualities that you have to display. I'm not going to speak about all those qualities, but some of them are: one is a creative thinking. Creativity is very, very important. And analytical ability, the problem-solving capability, because in our daily world, there will be complex problems which engineers have to solve. There will be numerous solutions, but you have to find the best solution out of it. Any failure happens, you need not worry about it, because failures are the lessons, are the teachers. In fact, in space also, there are a lot of failures have happened. Nobody has stepped backward. In fact, the people have come forward. നമ്മൾ ഉയർത്തെഴുന്നേൽക്കും എന്ന് പറയില്ലേ, അതുപോലെ ഈ പരാജയങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നും നമ്മൾ അറിവ് നേടുകയാണ്. I wanted to speak in Malayalam, but as Madam has already said, there are students who have come from across the length and breadth of the country, from Mizoram, from Jammu and Kashmir, from Andaman and Nicobar Islands, who may not understand Malayalam, so I am just speaking in English. So, in the practical world, creative thinking is very, very important. Problem-solving ability is very, very important. And communication skill, whatever that you know, you should be able to communicate to your friends, to your teams. That is also very, very important. Curiosity. You should know when any class teacher, when she or he takes any subjects, just don't get away with that. Just you should have curiosity. Anything if you have not understood, you should be having the courage. You should be having that dareness in asking questions. That is very, very important. Curiosity. That only is going to take you forward. So these are all the some of the qualities which you really require. And the passion, innovation, the passion, and all these. So is once you are with it, let me tell you, you will be the shining stars. And you have to come forward to serve the great country. The country, we got independence in 1947. And since already 77 years are over, and we are now embracing to celebrate the centenary in 2047. Before that, our Honorable Prime Minister has also declared in 2022, when we celebrated the 75th year of independence, the Amrit Kal. Amrit Kal refers to the 25 years from 2022 to 2047, how the country has to be. Today, our country is a developing country. Why we have to be named as only a developing country? Are you all be satisfied with a developing country like India? No. We have to become a developed country. Yes, since independence, we have advanced a lot. From 1947, when our country was under the power, was under the shackles of the hands of the colonial rule. And after that, all our leaders, time to time, they have developed our country. In all sectors of our life, they have reduced the poverty levels, right? Once upon a time, it was more than 95%. All were below the poverty line. But still, we are not able to eradicate the total poverty, which our country is still looming under. Yes, our country is the most populous country, more than 140 crores, 1.4 billion, surpassing China also. See the huge population. and we say the diverse culture. Already it has been mentioned. Length to breadth of the country. Length, north and south, breadth, east and west of the country, speaking different languages, different culture. There are diversities, but we are as a single country, a democratic country, and unity is very, very important to, put the basic foundations for the development of the country, and to be a developed country before we really embrace the centenary celebration of our independence. In any field, take education sector, healthcare, medical and healthcare, transportation sector, energy sector, IT, as well as the various other digital connectivity, and so much infrastructure has been built in this country for the last 75 years or so to make the country, to bring the economy of our country to higher levels. If you want to become a developed country, there are many factors that, the people will look at it. Yes, the human development, the technological advancement, the economic growth. Today, we are telling that we are number 5 in the economy, the world economy. We have surpassed United Kingdom. We are number 5. America, of course, China, Japan and Germany, they are above us. But we are now trying to move forward to become the number 3 after the US and the China. So we have to become number 1 in the days to come. For that, what is needed? Yes, young engineers, the engineering aspirants who are sitting in front of me, thousands. Once you come out of the college, you have to take that mantle to take our country forward. So technological advancement is the one which you have to work on. Today, don't be satisfied with various technologies that are available in the free of our hand. The mobile technology. Like that, n number of technologies which are available. Don't be satisfied with that. Whenever you take a mobile, when you make a call, the curiosity should come in. How my call is getting connected to somewhere who is sitting in the other part of the world. This is for everything. You should have the curious mind. Only a curious mind only can make innovation and invention. We should not be the receptors of the technologies which are made by anybody else. Why? You have the capability of making the technology. Each one of you. I am seeing you, the engineering graduates. You are not going to be simply the graduates. You are going to be the technocrats. You are going to be the future leaders. Whether your passion is in teaching or in engineering or in becoming, IAS aspirants or whatever it is later, you have to excel in your field. I will take one example where, since I am coming from a space industry, from a space agency, I will tell you what was the gap that was prevailing during the early 1960s in the technology, especially in the space technology, and where are we today with respect to the advanced nations. Way back in 1960s, when we started the space program, you have heard about Indian Space Research Organization, which came into existence in the year 1969, when Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin landed on the surface of the moon from the America. During that time, after the World War II, the advanced nations like America and Russia were fighting each other to show their supremacy in the technology, especially that is called the space race, 1960s, when we were just entering into the space. We were trying to make tiny rockets of 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter height, and trying to take small payloads, 3 kilogram, 4 kilogram, 10 kilogram, to a few tens of kilometers of altitude, called sounding rockets. Even today, the sounding rockets are being launched from the shores of Tumba here. The Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station. That was the period during the 1960s. Step by step, the skill sets, the knowledge was achieved. Not by looking at outside the country. It has to come from outside the country. Nothing. Our own people, the engineers, the producers, the College of Engineering Trivandrum, the alumnus, from like that, so many engineering colleges across the country have produced so many famous alumni. Their perseverance, their commitment, their dedication, not only the engineers and scientists, the technicians and the non-technical staff, everybody came forward, and the skill sets, the knowledge have been improved step by step in building bigger and bigger rockets. Like the satellite launch vehicle, the first project director was none other than Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam during the 1970s. And after that, augmented satellite launch vehicle capable of taking more than 100 kilograms of payloads to 150 to 200 kilometer altitude. And moving further, the PSLV, the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, Dr. G. Madhavan Nair, the alumnus of this college, he was spearheading that. Today we are telling more than 50, 60 launches have taken place of PSLV. All have been successful, except we had 2 failures. In fact, when I took over as the project director of PSLV in the year 2017, that was called PSLV C39. C stands for continuation. The Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle in the continuation. 39th launch, I was the project director, and the first launch was a failure. But before that, 38 launches, all were successful. When I took over as the project director, I was working in that right from 1990. And in the year 2017, I took over as project director. That mission happened to be a failure. I was sitting in the console of the Mission Control Center in the Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh, sitting in the console and looking the launch taking place. And after some time, the launch was declared as a failure. It was not able to put the satellite because the heat shield. You might have seen a rocket. At the top, there is a heat shield. The heat shield inside, there is a satellite. And the rocket's objective is to inject the satellite in the orbit. And when it was going up, at some point in time, the heat shield didn't open. There was a failure. And finally, it was like a stillborn child. You have reached the orbit, but you are not able to deliver the satellite. It was a very, very, painful situation to looking at that plot board, our launch vehicle failing. But we have come forward. All the team members have worked excellently well. And in the year 2018, January, we had the next PSLV C40 successful mission. So the PSLV and the GSLV, Geosynchronous Launch Vehicle, and the launch vehicle Mark III, which has taken the Chandrayaan to orbit in the last year, the history was made of soft landing on the surface of the moon. All these launch vehicles today, we are boasting, or we are proud that we are self-reliant in designing the rocket. We are self-reliant in designing the satellite. We are self-reliant in launching the satellite from our own soil in Sriharikota in the Andhra Pradesh, in the Nellore district. And reaping the benefits of the satellite, which we are launching, the applications, the remote sensing, by being in the orbit 500 kilometers away, looking ground with the powerful cameras, mapping the whole earth, especially the Indian side, looking at how the agriculture is, looking at the crop yield, harvesting, looking at how the sand erosion, the forestation, any deforestation is happening, any forest fire is happening. All these things are gathered by the information collected by the satellite, and it is downloading, and various officers are getting the data, retrieving it, and giving to various departments to tell what is happening in where and which location. Communication, our Indian national satellites, GeoSats, GSats, they are there to communication. When you take a mobile and when you are calling to someone in your relatives or friends or somebody in the other part of the world, it is getting connected through the satellite. Your speech is converted, sound wave is converted to electromagnetic waves that travels in the speed of light. It goes to the satellite receives it and transmits to the other part of the world. At a speed of light, 3 lakh kilometers per second it travels. Within half a second, your voice is heard on the other part of the world. And TV broadcasting, navigation. Today, in our mobile, we are having GPS receivers. If I want to know the place, when anybody coming from Mizoram, after landing in, either in the airport or in the Tambano railway station or the bus stand, you want to know what is the location for the CET Trivandrum, you are going to Google Map. Google Map are supported by the American satellites. But then we have got our own satellites called NAVIC, Navigation Through Indian Constellation. We have got 8 satellites. It is going to come, and NAVIC receiver is going to take place in this mobile. Once the NAVIC receivers are made, Atmanirbharta, make in India. Once it is made, once it is put in this mobile, then you can log on to the NAVIC, not through the Google Map, NAVIC map. That will give you better accuracy within 5 meters to 10 meters. Navigation. Again, an application from the space. Disaster warning, cyclones, tsunamis, and so on. Weather prediction. What is not? Really, it is benefiting the common man. That's why Dr. Vikram A. Sarabhai, our father of the Indian space program, he has told that during the 1960s, he told that when Americans and Russians were fighting for the #1 supremacy in the space, he very well, aptly said that we are not here. We are not here to fight with the advanced nation, but we are here to bring the benefits of the space to help the common man. And that is what is happening today. And along with that, we have made so many interplanetary missions. Chandrayaan 1, I told you in the year 2008, which has discovered water molecule on the surface of the moon. Chandrayaan 2, which was launched in 2019, we ended up in failure. Though there were so many other objectives were met, still the final objective was soft landing on the surface of the moon. That didn't happen on that particular day on September 7, 2019. Again, it was a very, very painful situation for all of us, not only for us, for people like you when you were there, in the 2019, just 4 years back, maybe you were in the 8th or the 9th standard or 10th standard. When that final leg, it has almost gone up to 2.5 kilometers above the surface of the moon, but at that time, it has landed like a stone. Some control system failed. Really, it was a very, very painful situation. But the people have understood what was the root cause of the problem. Corrective actions were implemented. And after 4 years in 2023, the launch took place in the month of July. Our great launch vehicle Mark 3, which otherwise called the Bahubali, it has taken the Chandrayaan spacecraft to the moon's orbit. And finally, on 23rd of August, we had that historic landing, soft landing. I think all of you would have witnessed that, who have glued to the television. It was a very, very happy and a thrilling moment to see our own craft soft landing like a baby with 1 to 1.5 meter per second of touchdown velocity. And that day has been declared by our Honorable Prime Minister that the country must celebrate as the National Space Day. And just on 23rd of August 2024, we had the first anniversary of the National Space Day celebration. In fact, in this particular institution, in the CETA Hall, 1 week back, there was a program, a celebration by the CETA, the CET. Our principal and all the faculties were there, celebrating, bringing various scientific people from across the state. And then many engineering college students also attended the program, celebrating the National Space Day, August 23rd. So what I am telling you is that the large gap that was existing in the technology during the 1960s have been largely bridged in these last 6 decades. This is the success story of the space. This is the message of the space. And similar things are happening. Since I am coming from space, I am speaking about that. But then, if somebody else is coming from some other sector, energy or education or Medicare or whatever it is, they will also speak. Today, our gap that was existing by the time we got independence, everything has been, mostly, it has been largely built or it has been largely bridged. But still we are a developing country. We have to be a developed country. As I mentioned, to become the developed country, economy has to move forward. And education has to further go to the roots of the rural areas everywhere. Education, as I mentioned, is the key, and knowledge is the power. And technological advancement we have to make still. And this is the age of artificial intelligence. This is the age of 3D printing. Anything you say, it will be printed. Even bioprinting is also there. During one of the sessions, one of our professors from the Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, he was also telling about bioprinting. Not only the materialistic objects, but then even the human parts or organs also can be bioprinted. It is also going to come. A person can be bioprinted. Think about that. A human is going to be bioprinted. If you want to go to moon, simply you bioprint and create a man or a woman there. I don't know. This is not a fiction. See, whatever that you are talking about fiction, everything is happening. So this is all something is going to happen. And engineers like you have to come forward to take the shape of the country, the future of the country. I think I am very clear, I am very sure that the future of the country is going to be in the safest hands. You are all going to be here. So engineering is a point of doing penance. Or a tapasyana engineering. And in the practical world, you are going to be faced with complex problems. Don't be afraid of that. Problems have to be there. Just be mindful of that. For any problem, there will be a solution. There is no problem without any solution. That confidence should be there in you. Automatically, you will find the best solution for that. You have to be a creative thinker. It's very, very important. You have to be a problem solver. There will be numerous problems. You have to find the best best solutions out of that. You have to be an innovative person. And you should have a good team spirit. That is very important. When you are there in the engineering colleges, create a big team. A team spirit is very, very important. You should have mutual trust and friendship. When you step out of the college, the friendship is the one which is going to stay till the last breath, right? So this you have to build. And this is going to be a long, arduous, and a winding journey. But the destination is really worth of it, the engineering. So let me ask you to embrace these great challenges. And then you emerge victorious out of it. Let me welcome all of you to this world of engineering. May you be the stars who are going to shine, who are going to take the country forward and forward for all of us who will be later sitting in the back seat and then enjoying the developed country through your hands. This is the best reward that you can give to your faculty members who are going to shape you in your career in the next 4 years. This is the best reward you can give to all your gurus, all your mentors, and to your proud parents, and to the state, not only to the state, to the country, and to the humankind. The CET is going to make you not a best engineer, it is going to make you a best individual and a human being. So all the very best to all of you. May you once again shine like a shining star in the sky, bringing light to everyone. Let me, at this moment, I am very happy to say that this program, the Freshers' Day program here, is inaugurated. And let me also wish you all the very best, and that education bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that very inspiring talk, and definitely a proud moment for all of us here to have you with us. You are our heroes. After the Chandrayaan, you are our heroes, and we are eagerly waiting for more missions like this from ISRO. Thank you, sir, and my apologies as well for pronouncing your name wrongly. Sorry, sir. Okay. Yeah, yes, of course. Thank you, thank you. Now we move on to the next part of the program. It's a time for felicitations by respected head of the departments. They together as a team actually handles academic and student activities of the college. First and foremost, may I invite Dr. Salim A., head of the department, Computer Science Department, to give his felicitations to the newly joined students.
Good morning, one and all. Respected Principal, Dr. Suresh K., respected Chief Guest of the Day, R. Hutton, Associate Director, Liquid Propulsion System, ISRO, Dean, UG Dean, other deans of the college, head of departments, faculty members, and again, my dear students, the stars of the day. And also the PTA Vice President, Sunil Khan. I congratulate you all for scoring a very high rank in KEAM 2024 so as to get an admission in the prestigious institutions College of Engineering, Trivandrum. Getting an admission in College of Engineering, Trivandrum, or premier institute like IIT or other premier institute in India might be a long-term goal, maybe set by you in your high school studies also. And you might have worked, or you have worked, hard work throughout the years to meet that goal, that's securing admission, and today that is satisfied. You got admission in the premier institute, that is the College of Engineering, Trivandrum. And my request is, this day is maybe will be remembered you throughout your lifetime. And today you have to set another goal. And what should be that goal is, after 4 years of study here, what you should be, or you should have a vision, what you should be after 4 years of studying. You can be a good professional, you can be in an educational institution for higher studies, or you can be in administrative services like IAS or IPS, like that. Such a vision you must set. That is, നമ്മൾ ഇവിടം വരെ എത്തി, അതൊരു വലിയൊരു പ്രയത്നത്തിൻ്റെ ഫലമാണ്. ഇനിയും നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഗോൾ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് വേണം നമ്മൾ മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാൻ എന്നുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ അത് ജീവിതത്തിൽ ഒരു rightly pointed out by the Chief Guest as well as the Principal, today is the beginning of a lifelong learning process. CET started in the year 1939, and through the glorious 85 years of excellence in technical education, CET has emerged as #1 institute in the state of Kerala. It's like a brand. This brand is not being created by a single day, as rightly pointed out by the chief guest as well as the principal. So many alumni, those who passed out from this college, created such a brand value. And you are now in a position to hold that baton. നിങ്ങളുടെ കയ്യിലാണ് ഇനി അതിരിക്കുന്നത്. നിങ്ങളാണ് ഇനി അത് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്ത് കൊണ്ടുപോകേണ്ട കുട്ടികൾ. That is to keep the legacy of CET. Department of Computer Science and Engineering started in the year 1984 with an intake of 15 students, and next year it was increased to 30, and later it was increased to 60. And from 2020 onwards, the number of intake of BTech students increased to 120, 2 batches. And MTech started in the year 2010, and MTech 3 streams are presently running by the department: MTech Computer Science Engineering, MTech Information Security, and MTech Artificial Intelligence started in 2020. The department has ample building space, laboratories. The pass percentage is above 90. And the second semester, you just senior result came, just 1% failed in one subject and almost 100% pass in the initial years. The college has a vision of national excellence and international visibility, so the department also has. That is achieved through quality education, innovation, and research, and transforming students to engineers who will work for the benefit of the society and with social responsibilities. I request you also to be a socially responsible engineer after 4 years of study here. I once again congratulate all and your parents, proud parents, for securing high rank here, and congratulations once again. Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. Lalpriya PS, Head of the Department, Electrical and Electronics, to deliver the felicitation address.
Good morning, respected Principal Dr. Suresh, Honorable Chief Guest Sri Hutton, Deans, Heads of other departments, Vice President PTA, esteemed faculty members, dear students and parents. It's my honor and privilege to stand before you today to felicitate the brightest cross-section of the state who is fortunate enough to join this magnificent institution which has pioneered the technical education of Kerala. At the outset, let me congratulate each one of you for taking this significant step. Your presence here today actually reflects your dedication, your hard work, and all your efforts which you have been putting for all the years that you were working hard together. So this is an institution where you see a vibrant community of scholars. It's actually, as you might have seen in the intro video, this institution is a place of continuous learning, growth, and discovery. And here you will be not only acquiring knowledge, you will be actually developed into professionals, into individuals. You will be building relations, you will be building companions where this bond will be remaining for you for the entire lifetime. So this institution actually gives you vast opportunities. So my advice to you would be like, whatever is coming on your way, like all the opportunities, all the resources, what you see ahead of you, please make maximum utilization of that. And as I stand before here, I can assure you today that the institution has a strong community of dedicated faculty and staff who are actually committed to support you in all your academic, your personal, and even your professional journey with us. So you will be, as our Chief Guest was rightly mentioning, you have to be constant learners, not leaving behind the curiosity in you. The curiosity is something which you will have to hold with you throughout this journey. So as you walk through the corridors of our institution, remember that you are our future. your dreams, your hard work, your efforts, your perseverance, everything not only actually reflects your success or defines your success, but also it matters for the society. It actually, actually that is what we see in you. You are our future. So there would be a lot of challenges when you are passing through this journey. So I would say that a piece of advice from me would be like you embrace all the challenges. You learn from all the failures, as Sir was saying, the chief guest was saying, from the failures, how they have come up for a big challenge. So that way, learn from the failures and also you celebrate your triumphs. And I, on behalf of the entire electrical engineering department, I'm speaking for the faculty and the technical staff. I would say that we are proud and we are happy that you are joining us today. And we are looking forward to celebrate, to see your achievements and growth with us. So once again, congratulations and welcome to our college. All the very best for an incredible academic journey with us. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now invite Dr. Harris PA, Head of the Department, Electronics and Communication, to give his felicitations to the newcomers.
Respected Principal Dr. Suresh K, respected Chief Guest of the Day, Sri Hutton Sir, Dean Dr. Jisha, other deans, respected HODs, and all my colleagues and dear friends, dear student friends. I am very much privileged and honored to stand before you in this auspicious occasion of inaugural ceremony of first year induction program. So, all the speakers before me had explained about the greatness of our institution and about the ISRO and about the department. So, first of all, I congratulate all of you and welcome all of you to this prestigious institution, College of Engineering, Trivandrum. You all know that College of Engineering, Trivandrum is the best institution with rank 1 and have best rank in NIRF and best result, best placement and better opportunities in extracurricular activity as well as curricular activities. So, you are all here for 4 years to utilize these opportunities. So, you all know that the students coming here will get a very good marks and a very good placement. But some of you, I think last year around 90% is the pass percentage. But I think around 10% had failed. Our Dr. Jisha Madam raised this thing in the council meeting also, how this happening. Because in many private self-financing colleges, getting students having rank below all of you. I think it is because I will tell one example. So, one executive, one company, ഫോറിനിലേക്ക് അയച്ചു. എന്തിനാണ് അവിടുത്തെ ഫോറിനിലെ കമ്പനികളുടെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ പഠിച്ച് ഇവിടെ വന്ന് അത് പ്രാക്ടിക്കലായിട്ട് ഇംപ്ലിമെൻ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. എക്സിക്യൂട്ടീവ് പോയി ഫോറിനിൽ പോയി അവനെന്ത് ചെയ്തു, അവിടുത്തെ പല കാര്യങ്ങൾ അവിടുത്തെ AC റൂമിൽ ഉപയോഗിച്ചു, അവിടുത്തെ നല്ല നല്ല ഹോട്ടലിൽ പോയി ഭക്ഷണം കഴിച്ചു, വലിയ വലിയ മോളിൽ പോയി ഭാര്യയ്ക്കും മക്കൾക്കുമൊക്കെ ഗിഫ്റ്റൊക്കെ വാങ്ങി. അങ്ങനെ അവന് കിട്ടിയ സമയങ്ങൾ ആ രീതിയിൽ ചെലവഴിച്ചു. തിരിച്ചു വന്നു, കമ്പനി മാനേജർ ചോദിച്ചു, എന്താണ് അവിടെ നടന്നത് പറഞ്ഞ ഈ കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം പറഞ്ഞു. നല്ല നല്ല റൂമുകളായിരുന്നു, നല്ല നല്ല സീനറികളായിരുന്നു, നല്ല നല്ല ഷോപ്പിംഗ് ആയിരുന്നു, ഇതൊക്കെ ചെയ്തെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മളെന്ത് പറയും ആ എക്സിക്യൂട്ടീവിനെ കുറിച്ച്? ഈസ് എ ഫുളിഷ്. He has not utilized his time. He had not done his job. So I think you all understood what I am telling. Understood. So you must utilize your time in a well manner. And two more things I want to tell you. You obey your parents well, and you obey your teachers well, and you obey your and you respect your seniors, and you study and give time for extracurricular activities also. You give some time with your friends. Everything is needed. So I wish you all the best and for your future. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. Karthika A.S., Head of the Department Mechanical Engineering, to deliver the felicitation address.
Respected Principal, our Chief Guest, Hutton Sir, Associate Director, LPSC ISRO. Thanks for the inspiring talk detailing the space applications now and in future, sir. It was very inspiring. Then HODs, Deans, UG Deans, then HODs of all departments, colleagues, dear students and their proud parents. Our department offers 2 courses, beta courses, one in mechanical engineering, the other in industrial engineering, and also we have 7 streams of PG also. First of all, I take this opportunity to congratulate all the students for getting an opportunity to study in CET. Welcome you all to this institution. CET has a legacy of 85 years and it's your responsibility to keep it moving on. We will have an induction program this week with sessions to know about the course and talks from alumni and experts to inspire you to engineering, learning and profession. Enjoy the college life, study well and come out in flying colors. You can choose a job, higher studies or entrepreneurship as you step out of this college. Being a CETian, I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now invite Dr. Anil R., Head of the Department in charge, Civil Engineering, to deliver the felicitation address.
Very good morning to all. Respected Principal Dr. Suresh K., Chief Guest of the Day Mr. Hutton, Associate Director ISRO, Dr. Jisha VR, Dean UG, all head of the departments, other deans, faculty members, and my dear students. Mr. Sunil Khan also, or PTA Vice President. First of all, I would like to congratulate all students, those who have gathered here, and your proud parents also. See, as you know, you are stepping into a prestigious institutions like CET. You have a lot of aspirations, or you have a lot of things to be remembered when you are starting your career 4 years in this campus. I will tell you one thing very clearly, that for a bright future, you have to concentrate your academics, because without academics you cannot survive. So first your aim is to get a grip on your academics, then you can go to other activities, because there is lot of opportunities available inside the campus. There is lot of opportunities in the sense that you have a lot of activities, other co-curricular activities are also available. So better you first concentrate on academics, then you can utilize your time for more concentrating on your other activities. Otherwise, what happens is, see, one thing you have to keep in mind that if you have a back paper in whatever be the semesters, so you will not be permitted to write most of the interviews for the placements. So it's better that you don't get into any back papers, so that thing you and your parents should be note down that there should not be any back papers. That will not be a good sign for your future. So more concentratory on studies. And regarding the Department of Civil Engineering, we have 2 batches of UG programs is going on, and we have 6 PG programs, and in one PG we have 2 batches also. So altogether we have 7 batches of PG programs that is going on in our Department of Civil Engineering. A lot of other activities, other civil related activities are going on in our department. So we have a brief introduction about the departmental activities. When you are coming to our department, we have a brief introduction of that. I will take this opportunity to congratulate all students of CET, those who took admission for the 2024, and I wish all very best for you for their future endeavors. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. Priyanjali Prabhakaran, Head of the Department, Architecture and Planning, to deliver the felicitation address.
Good morning, all. Respected Principal, respected Chief Guest, other dignitaries on the dais, dear faculty members, dear students and their proud parents. Very happy to see you all today here. And talking about Department of Architecture and Planning, it's slightly different from the other courses. In our department, we have 1 BR course and 3 PG programs, Master of Planning with specialization in housing, Master of Architecture in specialization in urban design, and also another course in specialization in environmental design. So our stream is slightly different. You always hear about BTech and all aspects of BTech. Here BArch is slightly different. The batch is only 40 in number, and the course is 5 years duration. This course, BR course, is regulated by Council of Architecture. The other course in BTech is actually, it's regulated by All India Council of Technical Education. So, of course, we are streamlined with the other activities in CET, but also we have some more things in architecture department. We have 6 months internship within this course, and also we have a 6 months thesis at the final semester, that is 10th semester. Now, talking about our department is celebrating 60th year this year, and you can see, we are proudly happy to say that we are responsible for the built environment. Almost most of the built environment in Kerala is shaped by the former students of our department. Of course, they are in various levels. They are serving the nation in different parts of the country, and also abroad also many of them are working. So you can also be part of this great legacy, and of course, wish you all the very best for your bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We have come to the end of felicitations now. May I now request our principal to hand over the memento to our chief guest as a token of appreciation from all of us here. Thank you, sir. Before we come to the close of the program, may I now invite Sri Sunil Khan, Vice President PTA, to deliver the vote of thanks.
ബഹുമാന്യനായിട്ടുള്ള അധ്യക്ഷൻ പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ ഡോക്ടർ സുരേഷ് സാർ, ഏറെ ബഹുമാന്യനായിട്ടുള്ള ഈ വിദ്യാർത്ഥിനികളെ, നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും വളരെ സന്തോഷത്തോടു കൂടിയാണ് ഈ കലാലയ ഭൂമികയിലേക്ക് കടന്നു വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത് എന്നുള്ള കാര്യത്തിലൊരു സംശയവുമില്ല. കാരണം കേരളത്തിലെ നമ്പർ 1 ആയിട്ടുള്ള സാങ്കേതിക വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ കേന്ദ്രത്തിലേക്ക് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അഡ്മിഷൻ ലഭിച്ച് CET കുടുംബത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു അംഗമാകാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ആയിരക്കണക്കിന് കുട്ടികൾ നിങ്ങളെപ്പോലെ ഈ ക്യാമ്പസിലേക്ക് കടന്നു വരാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയും അതിനുവേണ്ടി ത്യാഗോജ്വലമായി കഠിനാധ്വാനം ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം ആയിരക്കണക്കിന് കുട്ടികൾ മാറി നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരു സാഹചര്യത്തിലാണ് നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു മഹാഭാഗ്യം നേടിക്കൊണ്ട് ഈ കലാലയത്തിലേക്ക് കടന്നു വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഒരു യാഥാർത്ഥ്യമാണ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ കലാലയത്തിൽ വളരെയധികം സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യമുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളതും സത്യമാണ്. പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങളൊരു കാര്യം നിങ്ങളുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ ചിന്തിക്കാനുള്ളത്, ഈ കലാലയത്തിൽ വരുന്ന 4 വർഷക്കാലം നിങ്ങളിവിടുത്തെ എല്ലാ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യവും വിനിയോഗിച്ച് ഈ കലാലയത്തിൽ 4 വർഷം പൂർത്തിയാക്കി ജീവിതത്തിൽ ഏറ്റവും ഉയർന്ന അവസ്ഥയിൽ എത്തിപ്പെടാൻ ഏറ്റവും അനുയോജ്യമായ സാഹചര്യം ഈ കലാലയത്തിലുമുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ദൈവം അനുഗ്രഹിച്ച് അതിനുള്ള ബുദ്ധിയും നൽകിയിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളത് നിങ്ങൾ മറക്കരുത്. ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത് നിങ്ങളിൽ പലരും മറന്നുപോകുന്നൊരു കാര്യം കൂടിയുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾ നാളിതുവരെ നിങ്ങളുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ കഴിഞ്ഞ കാലങ്ങളിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം സ്വാഭാവികമായി കുറവായിരുന്നു കാണാം. പക്ഷേ ഇവിടെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം പൂർണ്ണമാവുകയാണ്. നിങ്ങൾ തെറ്റിദ്ധരിച്ചു പോകരുത്. ഈ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യമാണ് എല്ലാം എന്ന് തെറ്റിദ്ധരിച്ചു പോകരുത്. ഇതിനിടയിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ മാതാപിതാക്കൾ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്ന, നിങ്ങൾക്കും ആഗ്രഹമുള്ള ഈ സമൂഹത്തിലെ ഏറ്റവും ഉയർന്ന അവസ്ഥയിൽ എത്തിപ്പെടാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള പരിശ്രമം നിങ്ങൾ ഇതിനിടയിൽ മറന്നു പോകരുത്. നിങ്ങൾക്കത് കഴിയുമെന്നുള്ള കാര്യത്തിൽ ഒരു സംശയവുമില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഈ കലാലയ ഭൂമികയിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എത്താൻ കഴിഞ്ഞത്. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ അമിതമായ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം കേവലം 4 വർഷത്തേക്കല്ല. അവിടെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ തെറ്റിദ്ധരിച്ചു പോകുന്നത്. ഇവിടെ കിട്ടുന്ന സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം നിങ്ങളുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൻ്റെ ഉടനീളം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ലഭിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത് പല കുട്ടികൾക്കും ഒരു തെറ്റിദ്ധാരണയുണ്ട്, എനിക്ക് 18 വയസ്സ് പൂർത്തിയായി, ഞാനിനി പൂർണ്ണ സ്വതന്ത്രനാണ്, അതുകൊണ്ട് എന്തും ആകാം എന്നുള്ള ധാരണയിലേക്ക് പോകരുത്. കാരണം എന്താണെന്നറിയോ, അതെല്ലാം ബാധിക്കുന്നത് നിങ്ങളെ തന്നെയാണ്. ആ ബോധം നമ്മുടെ ഉള്ളിലുണ്ടാകണം. നിങ്ങൾ ഒരുപക്ഷെ കേരളത്തിലെ ഏറ്റവും ഉയർന്ന അവസ്ഥയിൽ ഏറ്റവും ബുദ്ധിയുള്ള കുട്ടികളായി എന്നെപ്പോലെ ഒരു വലിയ സമൂഹം പുറത്തു നിന്ന് നോക്കിക്കാണുകയാണ് നിങ്ങളെ. നിങ്ങളിലാണ് വരാനിരിക്കുന്ന തലമുറയുടെ ഒരു പ്രതീക്ഷ. അപ്പോൾ ഈ കലാലയത്തിൽ നിങ്ങൾ പുറത്തു പോകുമ്പോൾ ഈ കലാലയത്തിൻ്റെ മഹത്വം നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോ വേദികളിലേക്കും കടന്നു പോകുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്വാഭാവികമായി മനസ്സിലാകും. കാരണം CETയിലെ കുട്ടിയാണെന്നോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ CETയിൽ നിന്ന് പഠിച്ചിറങ്ങിയതാണെന്നൊക്കെ പറയുന്നൊരു വാല്യൂ, അതൊരു സുപ്രഭാതത്തിൽ ഇവിടെ ആർക്കും ലഭിച്ചതല്ല എന്ന ബോധം കൂടി വേണം. കാരണം 85 വർഷം പിന്നിടുമ്പോൾ ഏകദേശം 5-6 തലമുറകളാണ് കടന്നുപോയത്. അവരുടെ കൂടി കഠിനാധ്വാനത്തിൻ്റെയും അവരുടെ കണ്ണിലെ കൃഷ്ണമണി പോലെ ഈ കലാലയ ഭൂമികയെ കാത്തു സൂക്ഷിച്ചതിൻ്റെ കൂടി ഭാഗമാണ് ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ അഭിമാനത്തോടു കൂടി ഈ കലാലയ ഭൂമികയെ നെഞ്ചിലേറ്റുന്നത് എന്നുള്ള ബോധം നമ്മളിലുണ്ടാകണം. അത് നഷ്ടപ്പെടുത്താൻ നമ്മളിലൊരാളും കാരണമാകരുത് എന്ന് പ്രതിജ്ഞ എടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് വേണം ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് പുറത്തു പോകാൻ. കാരണം ഇനിയും പല തലമുറകൾ ഇവിടെ ആസ്വദിക്കാനുണ്ട്. ഈ കലാലയത്തിൻ്റെ എല്ലാ അർത്ഥത്തിലുമുള്ള ആസ്വാദനം അവർക്കും നമുക്ക് ലഭിച്ചതുപോലെ കൈമാറാനുള്ള പ്രതിബദ്ധത പൂർണ്ണമായി നമ്മൾ പുലർത്തണം. അതിലേറെ നിങ്ങൾ ഇവിടെ, എനിക്ക് വ്യക്തിപരമായി നിങ്ങളോട് പറയാനുള്ളത്, നിങ്ങളൊരു ഉയർന്ന അവസ്ഥയിൽ എത്തിപ്പെടണമെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നൽകാൻ കഴിയുന്നത് ഇവിടുത്തെ അധ്യാപകരോട്, നിങ്ങളുടെ മാതാപിതാക്കളോട്, ഏറ്റവും മാന്യമായി സ്നേഹത്തോടു കൂടി പെരുമാറുക, ഏറെ ബഹുമാനത്തോടു കൂടി പെരുമാറുക. ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ സൂചിപ്പിച്ചതുപോലെ നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം പൂർണ്ണമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അത് നിങ്ങൾക്കിനി ജീവിതത്തിലുടനീളം കിട്ടും. പക്ഷെ ഇത് ആസ്വദിക്കുമ്പോൾ കലാലയം ആസ്വദിച്ച് തന്നെ പോകണമെന്നുള്ള അഭിപ്രായം തന്നെയാണ് എനിക്കുള്ളത്. പക്ഷേ നമ്മുടെ ലക്ഷ്യബോധം അതിൻ്റെ പുറകിൽ മറന്നു പോകരുത്. അവിടെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഒന്നാം സ്ഥാനത്ത്. നിങ്ങൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ 12ാം ക്ലാസ് വരെ നിങ്ങൾ നേടിയെടുത്തത് കേവലം 4 വർഷം കൊണ്ട് തകർത്തെറിയാൻ പാടില്ല. ഇവിടെ നേരത്തെ വ്യക്തമായി സൂചിപ്പിച്ചു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ എനിക്കൊരു വലിയ നഷ്ടമായി ഇവിടെ തോന്നിയത്, ഞാൻ കടന്നു വന്നപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നല്ലൊരു ക്ലാസ്സാണ് നമ്മുടെ ചീഫ് ഗസ്റ്റിൽ നിന്ന് ലഭിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്. അത് എനിക്ക് പൂർണ്ണമായി കേൾക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞില്ലെന്നുള്ളൊരു വിഷമം കൂടിയുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ ഇന്നിവിടെ കടന്നു വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന ദിവസം വലിയ പ്രത്യേകതകളുള്ള ദിവസമാണ്. എന്താ പ്രത്യേകത എന്നറിയാമോ? നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ, ദൈനംദിന ജീവിതത്തിൽ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ആവശ്യമുള്ള ഒരു അമൂല്യ വസ്തുവുണ്ട്. എന്താണത്? പറ. എന്താണ്? ആഹാരമാണോ? വെള്ളം. കഴിഞ്ഞ 3-4 ദിവസമായി തിരുവനന്തപുരം നഗരത്തിലെ 5 ലക്ഷത്തിലധികം ആൾക്കാർ 3-4 ദിവസമായി ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടി. ഇന്ന് വളരെ സന്തോഷത്തോടുകൂടി വെള്ളം ലഭിച്ച ദിവസമാണ്. നിങ്ങളും ഈ കലാലയ ഭൂമികയിലേക്ക് കടന്നു വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. അത് ഇതിലേറെ വലിയ ഒരു സന്തോഷം നൽകുന്നൊരു കാര്യമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഈ കലാലയത്തിലേക്ക് കടന്നു വന്നതിൽ എല്ലാവരും ഹാപ്പിയല്ലേ? ആണോ? ഉറച്ചു പറ. എന്നാൽ മാത്രമേ എനിക്ക് എൻ്റെ കർത്തവ്യത്തിലേക്ക് കടക്കാൻ പറ്റൂ. ഹാപ്പിയല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ഏറ്റവും ഉന്നതരായി ഈ സമൂഹത്തിൽ എത്തിപ്പെടട്ടെ എന്ന് ആത്മാർത്ഥമായി പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ എന്നെപ്പോലെ നിങ്ങളെ ഈ കലാലയ ഭൂമികയിൽ എത്തിച്ചതിന് ശേഷം സ്വപ്നങ്ങൾ കണ്ട് കാത്തിരിക്കുന്ന നിങ്ങളുടെ മാതാപിതാക്കൾ, അവരുടെ ആഗ്രഹം ദൈവം തമ്പുരാൻ സാക്ഷാത്കരിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന ആത്മാർത്ഥമായി പ്രാർത്ഥിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ കർത്തവ്യത്തിലേക്ക് കടക്കുന്നു. ഔപചാരികതയുടെ പേരിൽ ആദ്യമായി നന്ദി പറയാനുള്ളത് ഈ യോഗം നിയന്ത്രിക്കുന്ന, ഇതിന് അധ്യക്ഷം വഹിക്കുന്ന ഈ കോളേജിൻ്റെ പ്രിൻസിപ്പളും PTA പ്രസിഡൻ്റ് കൂടിയായിട്ടുള്ള ഡോക്ടർ സുരേഷ് സാറിനെ ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ പേരിലും CET കുടുംബത്തിൻ്റെ പേരിലും PTA പേരിലുമുള്ള സ്നേഹവും നന്ദിയും രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഈ ഓറിയൻറ്റേഷൻ ക്ലാസ് മനോഹരമായി നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മുന്നിൽ അവതരിപ്പിക്കുകയും ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്ത ISRO അസോസിയേറ്റ് ഡയറക്ടർ ഏറെ ബഹുമാന്യനായിട്ടുള്ള ഹട്ടൻ സാറിനെ നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ പേരിലും CET കുടുംബത്തിൻ്റെ പേരിലുമുള്ള ആത്മാർത്ഥതയോടുകൂടി അദ്ദേഹത്തെ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മളെ ഈ വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്ത PG ദീൻ ഡോക്ടർ ജിഷ മേഡത്തെ നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ പേരിലും എൻ്റെ പേരിലും CET കുടുംബത്തിൻ്റെ പേരിലുമുള്ള സ്നേഹമേറിയ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇവിടെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആശംസകൾ അർപ്പിച്ച് സംസാരിച്ച ഏറെ ബഹുമാന്യരായിട്ടുള്ള HODമാർ, സലീം സാർ, അദ്ദേഹത്തെ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ പേരിലും ഈ CET കുടുംബത്തിൻ്റെ പേരിലുമുള്ള നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഹാരിസ് സാറിനെ സ്നേഹം നിറഞ്ഞ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊള്ളുന്നു. അതുപോലെ ലാൽപ്രിയ മേഡത്തിനെയും നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ പേരിലും എൻ്റെ പേരിലുമുള്ള സ്നേഹം നിറഞ്ഞ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. കാർത്തിക AS അതുപോലെ നിങ്ങളുടെയും എൻ്റെയും നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊള്ളുന്നു. ഡോക്ടർ അനിൽ R സാറിന് ഈ യോഗത്തിൽ എത്തിയിട്ടുള്ള മുഴുവൻ പേരുടെ പേരിലും CET കുടുംബത്തിൻ്റെ പേരിലുള്ള നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. പ്രിയാഞ്ജലി പ്രഭാകരൻ, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇവിടെ എത്തിയിട്ടുള്ള മുഴുവൻ പേരെയും ആരെങ്കിലും വിട്ടുപോയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ക്ഷമ ചോദിക്കുന്നു. അതുപോലെ ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് വൈകിയതിലുള്ള ക്ഷമയും മുഴുവൻ അധ്യാപകരോടും അനധ്യാപകരോടും വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളോടും ചോദിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് വിരമിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, sir. We are coming to the closure of this program. You are open to new surroundings, opportunities, and a new life. Enjoy it all. with caution, because these years will decide who you are. Shape yourself, focus on your goals, uphold the dignity and legacy of this campus by being better individuals. Congratulations to all the parents for your children have achieved the result for their hard work and perseverance. Take pride in that and keep moving forward. Never let yourself down. You're strong and you have proved it once, you can do it again. That's why you are a CETN. Remember, the journey has just begun. There is a long way to go. Wishing you all the very best. Before we depart, let us pay respect to our nation. Shall we all rise for the national anthem?
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request all of you to kindly be seated in the hall for a photo session with our chief guest. I request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly line up before the students so that we can take a photograph. Now all of you can stand up so that thank you all. I request all of you be seated kindly. Next agenda is we have the department level meetings scheduled at 11 a.m. at your respective departments. Before that, tea is arranged at the lobby. But I request, because if you crowd yourself together, it will be difficult to handle it. I request all those who are staying outside the hall to proceed for tea first. After that, the first 5 rows. So slowly, one by one, you can proceed for tea. And one more announcement. Electrical and electronics and electrical and computer engineering course students may stay back in the hall itself after the tea. Other departments, students may proceed to their respective departments for the department level meetings. Okay, thank you.
Good morning. Good morning.